Hi everyone, Dr. Jeff back with you this week, and I don't know if you watched our ice bath video from last week. If you did, if you had an ice bath, you can comment to us, tell us how it felt. I'm shivering just thinking about it, but you can always send us a comment back, tell us how it felt. And this week we've got another great topic. What are we talking about this week, Alexis?
What do chiropractic adjustments actually do? The goal.
Oh, the goal. Good topic. Actually, a real chiropractic adjustment, the kinds we kind of learned in school, is a high velocity, low amplitude manipulation. So what that means is done very quick. So we learn how to be very fast. It's also done very shallow or low amplitude. So that means it's not very deep. So if you can turn your head this far, all right, and you can go this far before something breaks, I take you from here just a little bit into that range. So a little bit past where you can go. It's kind of the physiological gray range in there. So it takes you a little bit further you can go. So it's not very far, it's very shallow. So that's why it's called a high velocity, low amplitude, very shallow manipulation.
Yeah, and what that does is that resets the Golgi tendon organ, which is the stretch receptor in your tendon of your muscles, and that kind of tells your muscle how stretched it is. So another way to reset the Golgi tendon organ is what you might see physios and osteopaths doing, which is PNF stretching, so proprioceptive neurofacilitation. So that's when they'll stretch your joint, and then they'll tell you to push against it, and then when they tell you to relax, they'll push a little further, and they'll do that a few times, and then by the end you'll notice that you can stretch a little bit further than you could at the beginning. So that's another way, a bit of a different approach to reset that Golgi tendon organ.
Yeah, and the whole idea of it is to actually get the muscle to relax. So you're kind of tricking the muscle into believing that it's actually still tight, but it's really relaxed. The other thing that chiropractic adjustment does, what that PNF stretching does not do, is it actually stimulates the nervous system. So what they have found through research is it actually sends a little shock in the nervous system to kind of say, wake up, we want you to do this, or wake up, you're falling asleep, whatever it is. Let's say we're adjusting T4, so we're adjusting your fourth thoracic vertebrae. It will communicate all the way up to T1 and down to T5 or 6. So it has these communicating branches, so your spine actually talks to itself and the different levels. And what the adjustment they found in research is when we actually adjust you, we actually send a little shock or a little message to the nervous system, and that can communicate, over 3 or 4 different levels. So it really kind of gets that nervous system to wake up and actually do what we want it to do.
Yeah, and hopefully that helps you understand a little bit of what the chiropractor's goal is at your appointment. It's more than just a crack. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always at Goldsworthy Wellness, we've got your back.